Hey everybody, welcome to TechMark Gaming. In today's video, I'm gonna be setting up the PlayStation 5 Pro with my 65-inch Samsung Frame TV in my living room. In addition to that, I'm gonna show you how to optimize it correctly so we can get the most out of the PlayStation 5 Pro, and we're gonna do a few game tests so you guys can see how it performs. Now, this is great for gamers out there who's looking for a nice and cozy setup. Maybe you like to game on the couch, or you just wanna be around family a lot more. So before I get into the video, be sure to smash that like button and comment below and tell me if you picked up the PS5 Pro and which games are you playing on it, and if not, let me know as well. And subscribe to TechMark Gaming if you haven't already so I can be recommended to more gamers like yourself. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get into it. First, I want to do a quick living room tour. As you guys can see, I have a nice and simple setup. It's really cozy. It matches the whole ambience of the room. On the bottom, I have two remote controls. One goes to the PS5 and the other goes to the Samsung Frame TV. For lighting, I have two Goovy lights. Alongside that, I have a fireplace to keep it warm and cozy. For my infotainment system, I have the Samsung Frame. It's a 65-inch QLED 4K TV that supports HDR and goes all the way up to 120 Hz. Some more additional features that I really enjoy about the frame is that it has an anti-reflection coating and it has motion technology inside of it, which is going to prevent ghosting when we're gaming. For my sound system of choice, I have the Samsung Q60C soundbar that supports Dolby Atmos and Q Symphony, which enhances the audio quality when you're watching movies or playing video games. That's because it has 7 built-in speakers inside of this one soundbar, and it comes with a wireless subwoofer if you like bass. My PlayStation 5 Pro is currently sitting on this until I can find a decent stand. And lastly, I have two DualSense controllers on the official charging station from PlayStation. Moving along, we're going to go through the setup process. As you guys can see, the PlayStation 5 is ready to be turned on, so all we have to do is click the power button. On the TV, it's going to prompt you to plug in your DualSense controller, so I'm going to get a USB-C cable and plug it into the front of the console and plug the other end into my DualSense controller. Press the power button and now we should be able to control our TV, so I'm going to go ahead and choose my language, which is English, United States. And I'm going to hit no, turn off for the screen reader. Next, we're going to set up our internet connection. I preferably have everything wireless because my router is upstairs and I actually have a mesh wireless network. So nodes are all around the house, so I can use different remote play devices like my PlayStation Portal without any interference. If you guys want to know more about this, I'll leave a card in the top right corner of this video. Once completed, you're going to adjust the display area and click OK. Then you're going to set your HDR brightness to your preferences. Moving along, you can see that we have our power options for rest mode. I'm gonna always choose optimized experience so I can save the most power and have the PlayStation 5 set up for remote play. After we hit OK, we can go ahead and accept the terms and conditions by clicking agree and continue. Next is going to ask you to update the PlayStation 5 to the latest software update, so all we have to do is click continue and update. It might take about 15 to 20 minutes to download the file, but honestly, if you just be patient, it'll be done in no time. Once it's done, it's going to restart the PlayStation 5 and install the update. Once done, it's going to boot back up and ask you to log back in, and then you're going to go ahead and update your controller. After, you'll be prompted to log into your PSN account. I'm going to go ahead and get my phone and scan the QR code, and all you have to do is hit approve and you're now signed in. If you want to prepare for a data transfer, maybe you have another PS5 that you want to transfer your data over to, you can easily do so by just having both on the same Wi-Fi network, and you can go ahead and hit continue and it'll go ahead and download that information and bring it to the PS5 Pro. Once completed, it's going to restart the console, and as simple as that, we should now be able to go into the home screen, and as promised, we're going to do a TV optimization for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Using the Samsung Frame's media remote, I can go into the quick settings by clicking on the gear icon in the top left corner. Then we're going to go over to game mode and make sure that this is turned on. Now we have a whole new menu dedicated to gaming. We can adjust our input lag. So say if you're playing Call of Duty or any other FPS game, you can change it to fastest, which is going to reduce the input latency. Moving the tab over, we have the game picture mode. So this basically puts different filters on your TV based on what you're playing. I normally keep it on standard, but you can always customize it to your personal preferences. You can also adjust the screen aspect ratio as well as the mini map. So if you do like to play Call of Duty, you can zoom in on that. But the most important is the game settings. So I'm gonna go ahead and click into that sub menu. And as you guys can see, we have game mode turned on already. The surround sound option is enabled. And if I click into the dynamic black equalizer, you can see that we can adjust the black point to improve the details in the black colors. I like to keep mine at 0. To prevent ghosting, we do have another option that says Game Motion Plus Settings. We're going to click into that sub menu and enable it. I'm going to also scroll down to LED Clear Motion and enable that as well. We're going to go back one more time and go down to HDR Tone Mapping. And now when we click into that, we have HDR 10 Plus Gaming, which is going to give the most accurate representation of how the game was intended to play. This is on basic, but we're going to click that and go into advanced so we can maximize the visual impact. Lastly, we're going to enable Game HDR. This is just the icing on the cake so you guys can see the full impact and the full visuals of how the PlayStation 5 Pro uses machine learning to upscale the graphics. We're going to go into the console settings and scroll down until we see screen and video. We're going to click into that sub menu and go into the video output. Scroll down until we see resolution and choose 2160p. After that, you're going to scroll down until you see enhanced image quality for PS4 games and enable that. Make sure VRR is turned on. On top of that, apply it to unsupported games. And we want to make sure that 120 Hz is enabled. Now we're going to go back into the settings and go into the save data and game app settings. Scroll down until we see game presets. Go into the performance mode and resolution mode and switch this to performance mode. Finally, we're going to do a gameplay test. As you guys can see, I'm playing the Crew Motorfest, which is actually patched for the PlayStation Pro, so this should be fun. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look.
I told you earlier that Terry, aka you, met a girl, right? Her name's Jessie. And in this next part of the film, you two have a date. Listen, the scene we're about to shoot is all about capturing that light mood right before date night. Okay, you're driving towards the rendezvous point. You're feeling great and in control. Really? Seriously? Yeah, you're feeling confident. Tonight's your night. And oh, I almost forgot. Another important thing. Jessie's Big Johnny's daughter. I know, right? Terry's a sucker for trouble. Get back into character, my friend. You're going for a love ride. I ride. Scene 7. Hey, what do the French say? Saturn. Player, we're going for another chill driving seat. Follow the instructions and reach the rendezvous point. No rush here. It's all about enjoying the ride.
Don't worry, I'll guide you.
So let me picture the mood again. It's a warm and quiet evening. You got some nice music on the radio and your date's waiting for you at the drive-in. There's romance in the air, and you feel the wind of infinite possibilities on your face. Take a left.
Jesse's the one. It doesn't matter that she's Big Joe's daughter. All he has to do is keep it low profile. And even if Big J were to find out, so what? Terry feels confident he could get him to understand. He's his new top dog after all.
Okay, I think I know where this is going. For this lovely evening, Terry decided to pull out the big guns with a car that says, "I'm classy and I know my stuff." That's where this beauty comes in. A Porsche 550 Spider Red interior from 1955. Pretty much the same as James Dean's. A true collector's piece. That Jessie's one lucky girl. Too bad her dad's a psycho.
You had no idea. That's it. I want to feel Terry's confidence and peace of mind in your driving. Tonight's your night. You guys are going to watch a movie, get some food. Speaking of dinner, I'm making killer jambalaya. Hey, Kai, I was wondering if...
Milk.
Okay. Man, that's a beautiful shot. I can definitely feel the love tonight.
Take a ride before the coffee house. Hey, that car, is it?
Maybe.
Subtle. I'm impressed. Don't miss that next turn on the right. And there you are, all set for a nice evening under the stars.
And cut. Said romance is dead.
From the looks of it, this game looks amazing on the PlayStation 5 Pro. The graphics are clear and you can really see what's going on with the details in the car, especially when I'm drifting. Moving along, we're going to play another PS5 Pro patch game, and this is Spider-Man. We're going to swing around a map and play a few missions. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look.
told 12-year-old me one day dudes in masks would try to blow him up with rockets? Well, actually, he probably get pretty excited.
Attention units. Reports of a narcotic sale in progress. Reports are coming in from Little Tokyo. All units, we've got an armed robbery. Please respond. Any officers inside village, please copy.
Guys! Touching the face is not proper consumer etiquette! Fist brought all the small-timers out of the woodwork. There's the incinerator. Hope I'm not too late. Uh-oh, looks like trouble. You okay?
Yeah, thanks. This gang's been terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey, mind if I look around for some personal items?
Sure, have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
There's something there. Gotta move these bags out of the way. I think that's it. Please be here, please be here. Yes! Hope it still works. Phew, looks like everything's here. Hey, look, an old gadget prototype. Looks kind of awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it? I think I can make this work. Got it.
Look, it's that guy. It's a spider.
Uh-oh.
Ice him.
Now, after what I just seen, Spider-Man never looked better. Playing at 120 Hz at 4K is insane, especially on the Samsung Frame TV, and with the HDR10 Plus enabled, this is the icing on the cake. The next game that I'm going to test out is Fortnite. Honestly, this is one of my favorite games to play as well, and is patched with the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's go ahead and take a look. I swear, this game is so fun, I could play it all day. And as you guys can see, the graphics is on point. They look just like a PC. If I'm really comparing it to something else, I can see far in the distance, and the colors are just so vibrant on the Samsung frame. So yeah. The last game that I'm going to test out for you guys is Helldivers 2. This isn't officially patched for the PlayStation 5 Pro, but the graphics are still insane. Let's go ahead and take a look. Like I said, Helldivers 2 is a really fun and cinematic game that I think everybody should get a chance to play in their lifetime. It looks like a PC and it's not even patched for the PlayStation 5 Pro just yet. And when they do, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a game changer. So overall, the PlayStation Pro is definitely worth it in my opinion, especially if you have a solid TV or gaming monitor that supports HDR, 4K, and 120 Hz. If you guys are interested in anything in this video, I'll leave a link in the description. And before I get out of here, be sure to smash that like button and comment below and tell me what games you're playing on the PS5 Pro if you got one. And if you didn't, let me know in the comments below as well. And subscribe to Techmark Gaming if you haven't already, so I can be recommended to more gamers like yourself. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Deuces.